Flip man, it's the flip man. Flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Oh, you want me to add you on TikTok over here? Oh my bad.
Yeah, you can.
What's going on, guys? July 3rd, before the 4th. Got your 4th of July outfits. We're in here. Stop guessing. Is your offer strategy costing you? Wholesale deals is today's topic. We're here trying to evaluate some properties for you guys. I ain't got my shades with me. And now we were doing that anyway. So, but appreciate everyone that joined us last night on TikTok. And we had a blast. Seeing one of my homeboys on there, and on TikTok, see, initially it goes up to it'd be like 200 and something. You see that? And am I looking at that right?
That's the hearts. You're looking at the heart.
Oh, them hearts. Okay. Them hearts. Dang, they put that many hearts out there that quick. Okay, y'all don't even know if we're gonna say something good or not. Yeah,
it's okay. They can do the hearts. They know what's coming. You know what I'm saying?
They know what's coming. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, so but yeah, send out the little blast to text message to some of you guys. Of course, you got it on from Telegram.
It don't show us live on Instagram.
Oh, I ain't did it yet. My bad. I had to hit go live. But yeah, so but we're in here day before the 4th of July. Woo! Boy, this year's passing us by like wow.
Very fast.
Yeah, man. Time waits for no man. Jesus Christ. But we're in here trying.
This is crazy.
What?
I'm looking at TikTok. Somebody said I bought the course and it didn't work. What does that mean?
I'm like, what do you mean it didn't work?
Tanya Cephas. Sometimes people troll you, don't. You got to understand that.
Well, she may be telling the truth. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my brother bought a do it yourself Jericho kit and put in my head. When he finished, it looked like it did on the box. The next morning, I looked like Cab Calloway.
He put a little bit too much perm in.
Did not work, or he didn't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it works. It just, hey,
are you doing it right?
Yeah, you could go to Home Depot and buy some paint right now. What's her name, Tanya? Some paint, your throw cloth on the floor, your paint tape, some brushes, some rollers, and you start painting. You don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? The tools, plenty of people, do it and do it the way it should do, but it works.
It works.
Too many people say it does. So what about them? They smarter than you? I know I'm not smarter than you. What? We have to dive deeper on why it didn't work. Don't just say it didn't work.
What did you do?
What did you do to make it work? Is the question. What did you do?
What did you do?
Yeah. Yes. But anyway.
Somebody said, I have 2 contracts, but I think I messed up with no buyers want them.
Oh, you mean they overpriced them?
Had to be, yeah.
Yeah.
This is all on TikTok. It was just, this is my first time looking. There's a lot of people on TikTok. But the first up on YouTube was Earl Jackson, and he's asking, can you confirm the Telegram information for sending properties to be reviewed?
Yeah, text the word push to 205-964-5243. And that'll get you going in the right direction. Text the word push to 205-964-5243. And that'll get you going in the right direction on that. I'll put the little banner up here for that. PUSH. Yeah.
Everybody saying peace and good afternoon and hi. Welcome to the live.
Yeah, well, welcome to the live.
If you got a property that you want to get comped, please include the address and any pertinent details.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Earl just joined the Telegram.
Okay.
No problem, Earl.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so somebody put a Memphis address on TikTok. Can you tell me what I can do? But he puts the address. I wonder, can they hear me on TikTok?
Yeah, they could probably hear you through the mic here. Yeah, they should be. Can you all hear Torian here on TikTok? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he puts an address, which is Bartlett, Tennessee, which is really Memphis, but outskirts of but it's moving so fast. Let me see. I'm gonna have to get used to this TikTok because
you on your laptop or you trying to do it on your phone?
On my phone. Oh yeah, I guess I could pull
I was looking at it.
You don't have me on there because
I was looking at it on my laptop last night. You should.
Yeah, but see, when you try to add me, I don't think you can add me when I'm.
Yeah, see, if I go to let me see. See, like I'm on this dude live right here on my laptop, and I can see the messages.
I'm not concerned about what I'm saying is the only reason I was on my phone because I thought you was gonna put me on TikTok.
No. I thought you wanted to read messages. I thought you wanted to make it easier for you to read messages. I know. Right. I want you on the TikTok thing. I can add you. What do you want? Where you?
No, you don't have to. No. I need to. I more so want to see the questions. More so.
Yeah. You can do that on your laptop.
But what I was trying to get over to you is that I don't think you can add me on TikTok when I'm on my laptop.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't see me last night. Not until.
Yeah, you. I don't think. Just see. Let's see. What? Let's see.
Okay. So, because it's going as soon as I get on live on my laptop, it's gonna disconnect me from my phone, which it just did.
Really?
But I'm on here. Yeah, you can't be on two devices.
Oh, okay. I was on two devices last night. Let me see. I guess because it's my account, though, huh? You think that's what it is?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
Okay. So I'll read the questions from TikTok then. You just go.
No, I'll be able to. I can do it now. I'm just telling you that you probably weren't gonna be able to add me.
Okay.
Because I'm on my laptop.
Yeah, it is moving pretty fast, ain't it?
Yeah.
Even though it's only like 12.
They be full of questions, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Lawrence, you can go to YouTube if you want to. Yeah.
Okay, now I see it now. Okay, so I see this address, but I was gonna ask Lawrence to give us some more details about this property. Is he talking to the owner? I mean, because that's what you want to know, right? Is it?
Yeah. We want to know you talking to the owner.
What is the asking price?
Yeah, we want to know.
Just want. Yeah.
Ideally, we want to try to have ideally we want to be going in the direction you got a deal pending, right? Not really pending, but at least talking to the owner or whatever. You just drove by a house and want to comp it. You'll waste a lot of time like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't mind doing it, but we and especially when we dead here or whatever, talking about Game of Thrones or something. But yeah, ideally just for future reference. What was his name? Lawrence?
Yeah, Lawrence.
Yeah, ideally, okay, so let's just say you drove around, you made a list of 20 properties. All right. And then you say, I'm gonna go back home and look up and see what all of them, worth and what I should offer up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you'll do that, you go out and find those 20 properties and you can only get one of those people on the phone. Right. So that work on the rest of them was dead. Right. And then that one person that you do get on the phone, they don't even want to sell. So you really only want to start to evaluate properties where the seller wants to sell. So.
Well, he did. He just responded. He said, "I do have it under contract." And
Oh,
he says 205.
He said that in the beginning. Then. But go ahead. What's the address?
Maybe I missed it. But the address is 6302 Star Valley, and that's in Bartlett, Tennessee.
Well, it say Memphis 38134.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of those parts can be Bartlett, and some addresses could be considered Memphis. So.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to do the back door stuff here to look up and see what buyers are paying in that area. Brought to you by cashbuyers.ai, also known as Investor Base. But basically, it just it tells you who's buying in a particular area, what they're paying, which is very, very important, and then their contact information for a lot of them. Okay, so let me see. All right, so let me build my little case here. Then I'll come back to you guys, and we'll go from there. Mossa. What did he say he got on the contract for? Did
he said 205, so I'm assuming.
Oh, Pat. You
no, that's Lawrence. That's Lawrence.
Lawrence. Oh, that hurt that you said that, man. When you see what I'm saying, oh, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. Okay. So. All right, so I got my case build here, and I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let me remove this banner. All right. Okay, Pat, got the case built, man. And so we're using Zomps and Zillow, cashbuyers.ai, and Investor Base. You can access that tool through www.cashbuyers.ai. And the reason I'm using the www because some people don't know AI exists. So don't kill me. All right. So T was Star Valley. So it's that one. Y'all can see the screen, right?
Yeah. Lawrence is saying that I am brand new. I've been following your channel. So that is why I feel I messed up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to confirm it, man. Because your property is a 1984 build. Everything here is older, which is cool. Ideally, we like to stay within a 10-year window whenever we're doing these ARVs. When I say 10 years, so 1989 down to 1979, our property is 1984, so that's a 10-year window. But sometimes that's not an option, so we have to go with nearest and best. It's okay when they're older, a lot older than your property outside that range, but when they get a lot newer, sometimes it makes it more difficult. But again, you still have to go with nearest and best. So now once we go over here, we start to look at what buyers are paying for these property. We see 189. Well, let's do this first. Your property is 1,262 square feet. So buyers, we got a 189. We don't see a square footage on that one. We got a 138, 150, 170. That's a pretty good range from 189 down to 138. So the middle on that probably is like, say, 161 or so. So you got yours under contract for 210, he said?
205.
205. So, yeah, you quite a bit off, Lawrence. They're selling these around 257. So you're really close to ARV on that, right? And so ideally you would, to make money on a property like this, you would have wanted to be under that 160 for sure, but I'm probably around 140 or so. If we pull up the calculator over here, it actually says even less than that, but buyers are paying. Okay, so they're actually paying a little more than what the numbers would roll out to right here to be. So I'm saying if you got it for like 130, 140, you would have been in the game. Because the calculator is saying if you're just only trying to make 10 grand on this, you should have got it 110 or less, based on it being livable in the square footage of this particular property. Did I answer it?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to make sure made sense.
Same thing with Josh Weiser. He just put in a property address, so we don't know what the details are, but
What's the address?
It's 314 South Center Avenue, and this is Wisconsin.
Viroga?
Yes. Right.
Okay, what's his name? Josh
Weiser.
Okay, Josh, Mr. Weiser. If you could give us some backstory on this particular property. Are you dealing directly with the owner? Is it under contract? If so, what price? And we're gonna still look it up for you, but we just like to have some context, some more information, some data. I'm looking it up real quick here, so give me a second. All right, we're gonna make that the target property. All right. Yeah, got a lot of activity. Okay. Where is this? This is outside of Milwaukee or Green Bay or somewhere, or where is it, Tori?
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Viroqua.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Let me see.
Let me zoom out. No, it ain't there. No, in them big cities. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Madison.
Population is 4,500 in the 2020 census.
Yeah, my results are showing that too. So let me go out in years and let me go out maybe 3 miles. On the tool I'm using, I can search to see what type of activity has occurred in a larger window besides 1 year and a certain distance.
So small town.
Yeah, it's a very small town. So these numbers will be all over the place. So 90 grand, 130. All right. Well, I got 3 flips in here. I'm just gonna pull them up. Tough in an area like this. We do show some buyer activity, which is the main thing, but I'm just gonna show you what they paid. And so it's gonna be a little bit all over the place. Also keep in mind that it's a small town, so we'll do things a little differently than normal. But don't see the year built on yours or the square footage, but the way it appears, they're paying around 53% for ARV, and they're averaging paying around 109 per property. So that means you need to make money, get yours, I'm going to say 100K or less. Ideally, I would probably want to be 90K or less for sure.
90K or less. All right, Gerald Burke. Oh,
I didn't even show the screen. My bad. Yeah. Let me know when I ain't doing that. I'm thinking I'm sharing it.
Oh, I didn't know if you was just looking at the buyers and you didn't want to show their addresses.
Oh yeah. My bad. I was, but yeah, my bad. Ugh. Need a nap like old Joe. Biden.
Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, these people they active this morning or this afternoon.
Okay.
It's a ton. Are you waiting on the next question?
I am.
Oh, okay. So Joanne Roundtree is saying I put an address on the Telegram twice. You familiar with the name?
Let me look it up right now, Joanne. Hey, baby. Hey, let me see now. All right, so she just put one in there now. Okay. Now, Joanne, you were the last one I did. I mean, I did everybody except you yesterday. I was gonna get to you today, but since you are
Since you on here,
you handling me. I mean, I deserve to be handled. I am going to do yours right now. Hey, don't kill him, but you were gonna be the first one up today.
That name?
Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying. See that you get that personalization if you go over there to Telegram and you text the word push, you get in there and the ground. Is a lot of people the tech side of it seems like a lot more people will be over there than what it is in that particular group there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, seems like it, but you know, whatever. Can't do we send out emails on that?
What? Oh, can you send emails from there?
I say, no, I'm saying, have we been sending out emails like letting people know? We need to just get a drip going.
I need to start doing that. And what I'm gonna do is start just putting it in every email.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. All right. So so I'm building the case here. Just give me a second, Joe. And I'll let you know here in just a second, my friend. So we got that. This is a rental. I ain't paid 57 for that rental. Oh, okay. We got some good.
They sending these questions today.
Are they?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I guess the more people know what most.
Well, you know, with adding TikTok, you know, because TikTok is a lot faster. You know, people are very active on there, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. That's what we want.
We're gonna get to you.
Yeah, we're gonna get to. I'm getting to it. All right, we didn't stayed off talking about the non-real estate stuff. Y'all. Hey, we ain't got to talk about that. We on here to talk about real estate now. But if you give us any window to start talking about something else, that's what's gonna probably happen.
And it's a really good topic.
Yeah,
we'll venture off.
we will dwell off. Hey, or we'll RUN OFT.
Okay.
All right, so let me share my screen. I forgot that time. We will do that. Yeah. RONLFT. All right, so this is an outlier up here at the top. If you'll notice, everything down here is selling below 100. And this one at 229 outlier. Then it's a lot bigger too. So now it looks like buyers are paying. Is that average then? Let me see. It's 27, 32. That's average then. We don't have. I think it's for sale. That's why. So buyers are paying basically under 20. I mean, under 20 grand, right? And then they're reselling for around 30 or so. Looks like mostly rentals in that situation. So what I'm going to say is that ideally on this property right here, let's see if we see a photo of it. Hard to see. Ideally, you're trying to get this property here below $20,000 for sure. I really want to say below 15 grand to make money, and maybe you can move it for 20 or 25, right? So, because they really got some good deals here, and then they weren't selling them for much more. So ideally, that's where I would encourage you to be on the safe side of this in that particular area because the price points are so low. When you have a price point this low, see the formula doesn't work. So we're negative $14,000, and I hadn't done anything.
Mm.
So that's when the formula it doesn't make sense once you get below certain ARVs or price points or whatever.
So basically, you need to get it as cheap as you possibly can.
Yeah, now let me back up real quick, though. But this house was 1,700 square feet. Let me back up. All right, so this is a really good comp right here, though, because this house is sold. Okay, this is probably a realistic comp right here. Let's do that. All right, so by itself, we know it's possible to do that because they did a really good job of renovating this for that area for as far as a rental goes, right? So now you're at 66,000, but they paid 32. So yeah, you could probably pay like you can still be good, but below 20. But I'm gonna say you could probably go up to 20 on this and make money. You'll be able to probably wholesale it for 25 or 30. That would be ideal because it looks like I'm sorry. Let me back up again. This house is bigger than your house. So the original number that I gave you, that 15 and below, is a number you need to go with. My bad. Because this house is bigger, 1,700 square foot, and yours is 1,400 square foot. That makes a difference.
Yeah. So we back to
15 and below.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting as low as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Pool Mafia 7YT puts in a property address that's in Ewing, New Jersey. And
all right. What's the
he didn't put any other information about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Pool Mafia. Give us some more details, Pool Mafia.
Who was on the thing last night? That was him last night?
Nah.
That was Mo Mafia. It was some Mafia last night.
Mo Mafia. It might be the same person.
But it was Mo Mafia last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he be on there pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's asking comp, ? We just want to know, like, are you talking directly to the owner? What are they asking for the property in New Jersey? Mm-hmm. If you can provide that.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about somebody talking about don't worry about how many people got watching us. They said they had you got 200-300 people paying attention to what you got to say. I can't get 200 people in this house. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real way to look at it, ain't it? I can't get 200 people in this room I'm in right now. 200 people in this house, I think what they said. Somebody I was watching online or whatever said, don't trip about how many people watching.
You just keep creating content.
Yeah. You just got to be just doing.
But it's increasing because it's normally about 45 people on YouTube.
Well, let me say that. Let me say this. I did send it out in community to the top 25% that are active on. So it's like 1,800 I sent it out to. So
you sent out a notification?
Yeah, I sent out an alert from what's the name. So that's so that may have brought in another 20 or so. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely a whole lot more people coming on this now.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Normally we'd be like, okay, somebody else wants,
Yeah.
But I knew that would happen over time.
Yeah.
Just being consistent.
Yeah, being consistent. Yeah.
Like I said, if it's 10 people on here, okay.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Let me see here. Pool Mafia is saying he's given the estimated value in the square footage of the property. I guess what we're trying to figure out is, are you talking to the owner? And what is the owner asking for the property? Pool Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to know.
We got somebody else while we're waiting on him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we got put in. Earl Jackson, he also put in a property address. This is in Decatur, Georgia. So Gerald Bird is asking, what is the Telegram address?
Well, if you text the word push to 205-964-5243, it'll send you the direct link. But the name of the group it's a private group. It's called Real Estate Deal Review Flip Man. So I don't know if you can search that and see it or whatever, but I don't know how that works with Telegram on that. So, but yeah, that's the name of it. But again, if you text push, it'll take you straight there.
He's saying seller wants 255K.
Okay. We have an address?
200 Buttonwood Drive in Ewing, New Jersey. So 200 Buttonwood, one word, Drive.
In where New Jersey?
Ewing.
Like Patrick.
Like Patrick. The superstar.
I see a Trenton, New Jersey, a Ewing Township.
He gives a zip code, which is 08638.
Yeah, I'm showing that's Trenton. But probably just a suburb or whatever of Trenton. So that's cool. Yeah. All right. Let me set it up here and get us going in the right direction.
He's saying, somebody else, Quan, is saying Ewing and Trenton is the same.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Love the geographical education. I like to know where I am and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like stuff like that. That's what I should have been. I should have been but that ain't what I'm talking about being, like places and what's that's called? Is that a geologist or that geologist something else? I think that's something else, ain't it?
You mean the study of where locations are?
Yeah, maps, stuff like that. I don't even know how to
geography.
Yeah, I think it would be geography. I'm thinking about geometry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, geography.
Yeah, geography. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's what I should have majored in. Maybe I make.
I'm sure it's documentaries. I'm real big on documentaries.
Are you okay?
On Netflix, yeah. I probably, especially stuff about food.
Really?
I watch a ton of them.
Okay.
Right. What we said is killing. The food is what's killing us.
Oh, it's killing us. Sugar, man. Sugar.
So
okay, so we got a little case built here. Your property is a 1927. Everything is newer except this one here, which is cool. We'll make it do what it do. Looks like the average ARV on these are, so we got 64, 41, around 53%. That may not be accurate though. This 75 probably needs to be thrown out. Average price is 147. I'm just trying to see where the outliers are here. Got 1220, 1270 square feet. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna eliminate the lowest, right? And I'm gonna eliminate the I'm gonna eliminate that one because 250, 243, and that's a big range, isn't it? That's a big range. So I'm gonna eliminate this one here, right? And so we're around 46%. All right, so based on your square footage of your property, looks like it'll sell around 400. And so what they're paying on average is around, it averages out to around 158, 160. So ideally, you're trying to get your property below that number. You're trying to get your property probably 125 or well, probably I would go less than that, probably closer to 100 to be able to make 10% of this number, which is 40 grand. Now, let's see what the calculator says. 70, well, actually they're paying, they paying a lot less. They're paying around, we'll say 50% ARV. And then I don't know if it's livable a lot, but it's right at that 55. That's amazing. All right. So, but you're trying to make 40 grand though. Look like it come out right exactly what I said. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. So it says 125 or less. So it's a little higher than that. That's livable. So not livable, you're looking at around 105 or less. You add 40 onto it to give you a number for the buyer. So in this case, it'd be 145.
145. Okay. All right. I guess we're waiting on Earl to let us know the details about his property. Patrick Bennett asks, do I need to put the address on your phone, text, or here? But yeah, you want to put it here.
Yeah, you want to put it. Yeah, you want to put it here on YouTube.
Okay. Bird, I want to say good morning. How are you guys feeling? I wanted to know what strategies you guys are doing to find buyers for vacant land in your markets.
Well, normally what I've been taught to do and what's been successful to get paid on is you just market the deal. In a number of places, Facebook Marketplace. If you can get an agent to do what we call an equitable listing, where you just have a contract on it, but they still list it. That's a good method, a really good method. Or you can try to build a list of people that have purchased land in a certain time frame. I would probably go back maybe 3 years or whatever tool I'm using to see who's paying for it. Now, one of the ones that we use is cashbuyers.ai, also known as investor base. The reason I reference cashbuyers.ai because I am an affiliate, and so you do get a discount by going through my actual link. I think it's $100 off. And so, but that tool will not only tell you who's buying, how much they're paying, and then their contact information. That's some powerful stuff if you didn't know.
Yes, makes it a lot easier. Earl Jackson, speaking about the property in Decatur, Georgia, he's saying spoke to agent and was looking for a second set of eyes to come up with a maximum allowable offer on the property that he put in. Okay. So I guess that means he's not direct dealing with the.
Well, no, but we'll look at it. You know, I just probably good training on either way. So, what's the address?
It's 4105 Emerald Lake Drive. 4105. Yeah, Emerald Lake Drive.
Decatur, you said?
Decatur, Georgia, yes.
Okay, should be interesting. All right. Let me. Oof, let me have some red hots. What am I doing? Anybody in Birmingham cooking some whole white in tomorrow? Invite your boy out.
On the grill?
No, fried. Hey, that'll be my Ignat day.
Oh, okay. Nothing like some fried fish, I'm telling you.
Oh,
you know, we normally doing catfish in Memphis.
I'll
I'll take catfish grilled now.
I'll eat catfish, but it has to be the only option.
Really?
Yeah, I love seafood, but it has to
Not
be the only
catfish.
option. No, I eat it. I'm saying I eat it, but it has to be the only option.
So you like whiting?
Oh my god! Oh, it's a cheap fish too, but
Really?
right.
You
Death
can get
row.
that from Captain D's or whatever.
No. That's an
Like the
insult.
same.
That's an insult, man.
I'm just saying. You serve whiting. Like,
Hey,
what are you talking about?
well, okay. I like whole whiting though. I like with the bone.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I don't really. I'll eat the
you
fillet,
don't
but
need it filleted. Yeah.
yeah, I eat the fillet, but it has to be the only option. You know, but even with whole with filleted whiting, it has bones in it. But I know where the bones are, so you eating that, you have to be careful. They still have bones in them or
You
whatever for
choke.
some reason. It's always like that when I eat filleted whiting.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You know, the place that everybody from Memphis, when they go to Birmingham, they go, do you ever go there and eat?
Where?
I can't think of the name of it right now.
What?
Everybody.
Dream? Was it barbecue place or something?
No, fish, the seafood.
The fish market.
No, it's a franchise. It's
Oh,
one in Atlanta.
you talking about Papados?
Papados, yeah.
They don't have that there in Memphis?
No.
Really?
The closest one is Birmingham, and then you got one in Atlanta. We don't have one.
It's good. You know, it's good. It's good. I ain't gonna sit there and say it ain't. It is good. I'm not gonna.
I mean, do you go? Is my question.
Yeah. I was there probably about 2 weeks ago, two or 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you do go. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
2 weeks ago to be exact. Yeah. I'm waiting on this thing to load here.
And Harold, I see your messages, but it's a lot of people that's put stuff. So I'm not ignoring you, but it's a lot of people that's.
Yeah, we ain't gonna lag around. We're gonna get to y'all. I don't know. I was sitting there waiting on the thing to load. It was taking too long, so I refreshed my screen. That's why I
feel like we ain't got any more questions.
No, we were talking about something we had no business. My bad. We
So do you cook at home, though, fish, or you?
You know what? I hadn't cooked fish in years. I should try to give it a run. You know, I don't try to eat a lot of fried food though. So it just like a day like on Thanksgiving. What am I saying? 4th of July. I'll just let loose. I try. It's hard, you know. So, but I try to, you know what I'm saying, stay the narrow path.
I see so many people using air fryers now. You cook everything.
Yeah, I got that now. I ain't tried no fish in it or whatever. Once I figured it out and got comfortable with, you know, seeing somebody else do it for a number of times, that's a great invention, man.
Oh yeah, makes stuff a lot easier to cook.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll throw me some turkey burgers in there, and
I just saw somebody, your boy Bush. He put a whole steak in there.
Oh, Bush did.
I'm like,
man, I ain't seen Bush in a minute, man. I
you got to come down, man.
I got to come up there, man.
Hang out, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the last time you seen Melinda, man?
Oh man, that's been years. Now you had asked about that, and I asked Bush. I don't think he had seen her for.
No, I don't think he didn't see her. Yeah,
because she was like a physical therapist or something.
Yeah, she had
her own practice or something.
Yeah, started her own practice and stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's been a minute.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
Mm.
She probably still around though. I don't know if she in Memphis now, but I'm gonna ask Bush about it next time.
Yeah.
Like try to ask about that Melinda again, okay? He wants to know.
No, I don't. No, I don't. That was pre-2010.
She could be watching right now.
Hey, that was before 2010, man. No, I don't.
Come on now.
No.
Let me see.
Hey, you start talking about certain. I just threw it out there. Hey,
hilarious.
I just threw it out there. Anyway, so I can share my screen now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just threw it out there. Ain't nobody tripping. Ain't nobody said nothing. Yeah. Oh, Melinda.
Yes, sir.
But let me see.
Yeah, it's a Decatur property.
Yeah, let me.
Or Earl Jackson. Okay.
All right, let me eliminate. So what I'm doing, I'm eliminate. Okay. All right. So it's a 1968. Everything is in play for the most part. It don't have this. How do they know? Okay, ARV. Okay, we don't have the Western. That's cool though. All right. So looks like the average ARV is 54%. On average, they're paying around 170. Okay, and then they're selling them on average around 316, and your ARV, because you're a little bigger than most of them. Yeah. So 330 is your number. So what I'll do is let's look at the calculator too. So how many square feet is it? Okay, so on something like this, we're trying to make at least 30 grand. Let's see where it plays out. So okay, yeah, right where I thought. All right, so if you're trying to make 30 grand, so 160 or below for sure. But I would say more like based on what they're paying, I would probably be more like maybe 150 and below. Now, if it's not livable, then why is it not? Okay, apply. Yeah, then you definitely this says 140, but I would probably be more like 120 or below if it's not livable. Okay, so there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure here. That's really high right there. Let's do that. That changes thing. That one, what's the name? But as far as these numbers here, this number here didn't really change. Though. That's the main thing. So, okay, so yeah, you still want to be in that range. What I'm telling you, that's what they're really paying in this area, in this part, right? So you need, if you're trying to make 30 grand, you need to be 145 or low or below.
Cool. He said thanks.
Yep.
Earl said thanks. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Okay. Rashid Sanders says, I got a guy whose brother passed. I'm in talks with a guy who is next of kin, but his brother's wife is still living in the place. Does she have any rights to the property? They were together for like 20 years and not married.
No.
Interesting scenario.
No. If her name was not on the deed, she has no rights to that property. Unless there's some type of common law marriage thing that works in that state or whatever. But other than that, you just stay there. You know what I'm saying? Because his heir, she's technically not an heir. A spouse would be an heir. The remaining spouse would be an heir. So, nope.
I guess he probably want to look up the common law.
Yeah, you want to see how that works in that particular state or whatever. You know, yeah.
20 years. I mean, it depends on the state, but
yeah.
But would have to evict her, right?
Yeah, she don't want to leave on her own. Yeah.
All right. So Max is saying, asking, what's your main marketing channel? Been cold calling for 107 days for wholesaling, still with no luck. I have a problem with my seller. He doesn't want to do what he needs to do, but he wants to sell. No, I'm sorry, Matt and Max. But let's just deal on the cold calling for
107 days. I would love to. How many calls do you think you're making per day? Number one. Let's start there. All right. Well, let me put him because he's not. It'd be different if he was on here with us. How many calls you're making per day? How many people you think you're actually talking to? How many of them actually want to sell? And then we can sort of troubleshoot what you got going on.
Okay. And Vendetta 504 says, salute from New Orleans. Y'all fellas keep the people motivated by going live throughout the week. Looking forward to doing business with you, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think this is productive. I think when we just answering questions is good, but I think when we're analyzing deals is better, for this. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
the combination of the two.
Well, yeah, it's really no way around not answering questions about just general stuff, but I think people are back getting deals evaluated that's a building block that really helps people. That's the biggest problem. Most people can't recognize what a great deal is, to make sense to do, wholesale or whatever. So,
and I think the added benefit, just like what she was just saying, is that it keeps people motivated.
yeah.
That it's actually still going on, because like when you show properties being sold, you
Oh yeah,
people are buying and selling property.
they buying and selling whether you involved in it or not. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. All the time. So Rupert Bud says, please, can you please comp this property for me? Provides the address. This is in San Bernardino, California.
Yes,
And he provides the address.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
It's 1788 West 5th Street.
All right, so I'm building a case here. Is this a lot? Let me see. Unapproved lot. Okay.
He says property. He said, comp this property for me.
Okay. Well, let me look at something first here. If it's a commercial property, I might not have the tool to do that. That's a different. On something like that, I would just probably reach out to some brokers in the area and just see. I may not give them the address, but I'll give them the area and let them know actually what they're paying for per acre. And now I'm showing. Is it a lot or is it a building or what? Let me see.
He didn't say.
I think it may be both. Cause the same company owns that vacant lot in a building, that building next door. I don't know if you're looking at it, Torin, but
no, I'm not. No.
Yeah, I guess I can show my screen here. I'll take the names off of it so they don't be tripping.
Yeah, I knew somebody was gonna say that.
What?
About air fryers, because I got homeboys that specifically would not turn on a microwave. They don't even have one in their house.
Yeah,
I knew somebody was gonna say something about air fryers who has not good for you.
Yeah. I can go with that.
I can go with that.
Yeah, I can go with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, like when I warm stuff up, it's rare I put it in the microwave.
I try to stay away from microwave.
I'll put it in the oven. I'll just have to pay. Now when I'm here at the office, we got a warmer here too, but it take a minute to warm that up because it's like portable. So I'll throw like
you said warm up what now, there?
Well, okay. So my normal routine is because I try to consume a certain amount of protein and a little carb. So I'll buy 2 egg whites from Chick-fil-A, just the egg whites by themselves. No biscuit or nothing. And then I'll buy a biscuit, for the carb or whatever. And then I just tell you, I'll pit out the biscuit till there's just a very little thin piece of bread on both sides. Put me a little honey on it, and then I like to warm the biscuit first because I like my food hot, right?
Okay.
And so I throw it in the microwave for 10
I'm
seconds.
assuming this is for breakfast, right?
Yeah, it's for breakfast. Yes.
Okay.
A certain amount of what do you call it?
Carbs,
protein, and a certain amount of carbs in there. So the problem is I ain't got the working out matched up with it right now. I didn't. Boy, it's hard when you stop to start back, boy, on a consistent basis. You come up with every excuse in the world. Am I sharing my screen? Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. So it's this property, and this property, right? Okay. So the same company, it's in an LLC. They own this one and they own that one, right?
Okay.
So as you can see up here, I guess I could have let the labels up there. It didn't matter. So but they own that one and that one. So that's what I'm saying. So these are it's a parking lot. So I wouldn't have any idea on what something like this would be valued at, because it just I wouldn't have any idea. So what I would do if I were you, I would look for because I would assume this is commercial. I would look for a commercial broker that that does, I'll probably call multiples that do deals in this area. or whatever, especially with lots and lands. If you might have to go back in some time to try to research some of that, and just see what they say it would be worth. Because this is 0.15, so it's 0.3 acres. So a little under a third of an acre. So I wouldn't know on that one. Do you already have a price or anything on it? Spoken to the owner?
Yes. Rupert Bud, if you're still on here. Vanta Black asks if she has to have an LLC to start this business.
Okay. Do you need an LLC to start the business? You don't need an LLC to start, because sometimes people don't have the resources to put marketing into this to generate leads and the budget for an LLC. But if that's not an issue, go ahead and get the LLC in motion. Go ahead and get it in motion, and you can still be pursuing deals by the time the LLC is ready. And even if you had a deal that fast track when you started, it'll probably time right out. But even if you had to put it in your name, the first deal, it's not going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But that first deal should allow you to establish an LLC after that. You should have the resources to do so. It is only a few $100s. So.
Holiday, I'm going to answer the question because they're asking, is there a new place to ask questions? Whatever format you're in, I think you're on Instagram, Holiday. You can ask it there, your question, or if you want to come to YouTube or you want to go on TikTok or even Facebook. But either place that you are, you can ask the question there. Now, Playful Pair says, Alexander here. 2 questions. My neighbor is selling, has coming soon for sale sign up, wondering if it's worth asking about owner financing. And then he gives the property address.
Oh, it says, is it coming soon with a real estate agent? We'll look it up, but I'm just asking. Because normally that's normally what agents do. Just a regular owner, a for sale by owner normally doesn't say that, but that's a realtor's marketing method. Okay. What's the address?
The address is 237 Kerry, Kerri, Dawn Lane in Locust, North Carolina.
You say 237 Kerri, Dawn Lane?
Yes.
Okay. And how you spell this? Locust? Locus? Oh. Is that right? Or what'd you say?
Yes, Locust.
Okay. That boy can spell a little bit.
And Holiday, yeah, we never turned the comments off. It might have been something that was going on with you because we didn't turn on the comment.
What kind of property is this? It don't look like it's a.
He says it's his neighbor.
Okay.
I don't know whether.
Okay, here it is. Right, I found it. Okay. Yeah, it says coming soon. So then it has the listing agent's information down there. So. This is a property that's about to. You can go there and ask him. He hadn't. I guess they may be trying to do some maybe some touch up or something on the property. What I don't know why the listing is not live. It can be any number of reasons, but definitely look like they're. Let me just take a quick look. Probably asking for a price on this thing. So offers are free, but remember, Troy, what else is free?
Nose. Oh, I remember that.
Offers are free. Dun, dun, dun. What else is free? Nose. Yeah, they're asking a little above for probably most stuff selling for 300 and something, and they trying to sell theirs at 410. So, just quick math on it. 30% of that is what, 120 grand you take off. So you're basically asking them to take 300, 280. Yeah, that's a serious haircut.
Yeah. It may not be willing.
Yeah.
This person also asks, Should we be making offers for multifamily properties or talk with them and contact you? Talk with 2 owners yesterday. And,
that's the goal. Yeah. I put the training out there a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, ideally, yeah, if you can, if it's off market. My definition of off market is that it's not for sale anywhere on the internet.
And something else, CX. I'm on the tech side of Telegram. How do I get in the group chat?
You should be in there. If you're in that, if you text the word push, it's going to send you the link. Text the word push to 205-964-5243. Or if sometimes people don't get the text back, you could email me. Just email me. My email address is right here. Just email me, and I'll gladly send it over to you.
All right. Vanessa Ryans, I have an infill lot that I'm looking at. How do I go about finding the owner? Because I'm only finding previous people that lived in the house that was there.
Okay, so has the ownership changed? Has it, man, TikTok be tripping. Has the ownership changed? Meaning like recently, I don't know if you looked it up or whatever. Normally you can go ask the neighbors in that neighborhood, people that live in that neighborhood. Just drive up down the street until you see somebody outside you're comfortable with talking with. And just ask them. A lot of times they're gonna know. That's if it look like they've been living there a long time, maybe somebody older or something. That's one of the most effective ways to find somebody, in my opinion. Especially if the skip tracing is not working. Somebody asked on TikTok, do you have a preferred skip trace website? Now, when you're doing just one-offs, like you're doing 5 here, 10 there, then, you can text the word tool, which will show you how to create a pre-foreclosure list, but that's PropStream, but it'll also, you can use the app version, and it'll allow you to skip trace numbers. Especially when you're out driving around, driving for dollars. It's good to have that on hand, because you can be sitting in front of the house and call them and say, hey, I'm sitting in front of your house right now. I'm sitting in front of your house right now. I would, what am I trying to say? I'm sitting in front of your house right now. It appears to be vacant. Now, I have said that before and say, no, I live here. Anyway, it looked vacant to me.
Do you want to sell? Do you want to sell?
I'm sorry, sir. It looks vacant to me. So anyway, are you interested in selling? Blah, blah, blah. You go into your spiel or whatever. So,
right.
And but you can do it like this. Just be real about it. You pulled your app out. Like I say, text the word tools. You can access that app. Pull your app out. Do the search. Boom. 10 cents. Give them a call. Hey, John, I'm sitting out front of your house here, and I have a huge problem. Like, he might think you're talking about his house. He said, I have a good problem that I think your vacant house can help me solve. I have more investors eager to buy houses in this area than I have to feed them. And it looks like your house is a fit. Or you open to discussing more an offer. So, boom. And that way you're telling them you're wholesaling without actually saying you're wholesaling, like actually using the term wholesaling. So it's not confusing, because some people have never even heard the term before. You can walk into Walmart right now, Target, Walmart, choose one, and ask 10 people wholesaling. Wholesaling real estate. What does that mean? $20. Tell me if you could define it for me. You're going to probably be able to keep your $20.
Right. So sometimes you'll be sitting there trying to explain what it is.
Yeah, so that's a easy way to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Now it makes it easier, and I just come around to this over the last 3 or 4 months. It makes it easier now when you're trying to, even if you're not in the same city or whatever, everybody knows their role. They know you are just putting them two together, so you don't have to be there. The buyer knows it, the seller knows it. Boom. Not saying stuff is always going to work perfectly, but you'll still put your contract in place, and it's worthless if you don't do that. But you have defined your role now, so now it's not as important to have boots on the ground to make sure you keep the seller and the buyer apart. Now it's okay; they come together. I'm the one putting the deal together. You know, I told them from the beginning, I got investors that buy, and I'm my investor. They say, don't worry about paying me. I forgot that part. My investor is going to pay me. So,
Bucky 10 Toes asks, how much is 25 acres of land worth in your market? I have 25 acres of land for sale in Western PA.
I have no idea, man. Just depending on where it is. You know, that's a broad question. It's like saying how much is the house worth here in Birmingham? Where in Birmingham? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all neighborhoods ain't the same as far as house pricing. So same thing with land, 25 acres, have no idea. Does it have road access? What is it zoned for? Is it in wetlands? Is it in a flood zone? What's is it all flat? Is it no trees or anything? Has there ever been utilities ran to the property? Is there a current structure on the property? Has there ever been a current structure on the property? When I said does it have road access, how much road frontage does it have? What municipality is governing that particular 25 acres? What other or the similar size acreage that is sold in the area? You know, it's not that simple, my man. There's a lot of stuff that we need to know. Can it be subdivided? You know, with just a survey, that makes it more valuable, possibly, depending on some of the other stuff.
Yeah. So D Michelle says, "Hi, can I get how high can I get a free trial for PropStream?"
Oh, just text the word tool to 202 TOOL to 205-964-5243, or you can just text the word move, and that's going to be a video to show you how to build a list of pre-foreclosures. You can text that to the number 205-964-5243. But it's going to show you more than that. But it's the main purpose of the video is to show you how to build pre-foreclosure list nationwide.
Okay, Joe Grill is saying, "Hey, I'm still looking for my first wholesale, and I'm in contact with the owner. I told him I'd get back with him with an offer, but I'm a little confused on the pumping this property. Can you help?"
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for, Playboy. What's the address?
This is 14237 Winchester Avenue.
Winchester Avenue. What city?
Dixmoor.
Dixmoor. Is this a house or a condo or something, or what? This is a house?
He didn't say. It says a property, but
it's a what?
He said a property, but that doesn't always mean a house.
No, it didn't. No, sir, it does not. No, sir, it doesn't.
So let us know, Joe.
Let us know, Joe. Throw them in, Joe. All right, so let's see what we got here.
Let's see.
I met this girl. All right, so let's see here. I'm building the case. I'm building the case. Man, they got a good deal on that house. I shouldn't even added it. Ooh, like that's how they get down over here. Okay, so that's only 3138. Say 73 for that. I'm building the case, guys. So bear with us on the silence. You like the Planet of the Apes stuff?
No,
You don't.
I think. Well, now the old school ones I did like,
Oh,
but
so
the
you ain't
ones
like
that they,
you ain't like the new stuff?
none of them. I
Oh
don't
wow.
even get it.
Oh wow. Oh,
Yeah,
Tori.
they went. The new ones to me are not like how the old ones used to be.
Okay.
To me, they went away from the theme to me. Although I will watch it because there's a lot of action in it, but I don't like them.
Okay. Those are actually have gotten better to me. Each one to me.
From the old ones.
They definitely better than the old ones. Just from the special effects alone. Um, the plot on the old ones, it's good. No question about that. But just from the special effects, I was trying to explain to somebody a lot younger than me when special effects change. You know what movie changed for special effects? I may not be totally accurate on this, but I think I am. You know what
Don't
movie?
say the Matrix.
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that because I really started talking about a different type of movie. It's still action, science fiction, but anyway, let me comp this first. All right, so let me share my screen. Interesting things that have no value. That's what we're talking about. Interesting things that have no value.
But these properties do. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about. So, all right. So your property is a 2007 build. Okay, so everything in here is quite a bit older. It is what it is, though. Man, it's so much newer than these properties. That's what we want. They only paid 207 for that, so it's sort of in line. It's more than these, so it's sort of in line already. But man, they ain't paying a lot for these houses in here. So let me do this. Let me do this. I got my case built here. I wish we could open up a whole. I need to tell them to do that on the next update. I need to be able to add an additional tab where I can do a whole set of other properties. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Tab, you say?
Yeah, so I pulled the list just like from Investor Base, and I selected these, but I want to go into Zillow and look and see. Matter of fact, I'll just eyeball it. Let me just do it that way. All right. So where is it? This is it right here. Is this the house? Let's just make sure that whoever sent this is this the house right here.
Let me make sure.
Let's make sure on that first of all. But
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go ahead and do what I'm trying to do here.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was Joe Grill.
Okay, so we got 200 right there.
Yeah, 14237 Winchester.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm saying, has he seen the house? I guess what I was saying to make sure I was looking at the right thing.
Oh.
So that's 210.
He said no. He said, yes, it's a house. No, it's a 1950 year.
He said that is the house?
No.
He says not?
He says a 1950 bill, so it's rather older house.
So it must be, let me see, this is a different address. Let's see. So south.
He didn't put south on here. He just 14237 Winchester Avenue.
Yeah, that's the same house then. So this is showing a 2000.
Oh, he's giving a different number. He says, sorry, it's 14245.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, you gonna jam your boy up. Hey.
Let's see.
14245?
Yes, 14245 Winchester.
Okay. All right, let me
It's a whole different set of houses now.
Should be still close. Seems like it's not far off the block.
But that looks like a newer house.
I see a 244. I don't see a 245. I don't see a 245. Let me do this. Let me go to, what is this? Is in Illinois. from Chicago.
Either Matrix or I would say Batman.
And
Unless you're gonna do something like anime or something, but that ain't even
yeah, I don't know.
special effect.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. So that's 244. So what is this across the street? That's 237. That's 237. That's 237. That's interesting. All of them 237. Wait a minute. Oh, it's going up here.
41,
40.
43.
Is it on the corner? Because it's hard to find that 14245.
It says he was looking at it through PropStream and Zillow. Did you find it on PropStream?
I'll try.
Because I don't even see it.
Yeah, it's not a 240.
142.45.
Unless it's this next one right here. Let's see. Nope, it jumps numbers then.
Yeah, jump, I would imagine.
Yeah, as it should.
Crosses that street.
Yeah. See, that's 43 right there. All right, so now I'm jumping here to PropStream. So yeah, it's still on the corner right there. Is it, so yeah, it's not a 245. It's 243. It's not a
ends at 1243.
Yeah, the ends of it's on the corner there. So, but regardless, I could still just use it. So, what year was this built? Let's see. It was built 56. We'll use it. That's right. We'll just use it. All right. So it's in that basic area, still same area, basically. So I'm going to. Well, you know what? It don't even matter because I can add this okay. So I can go in here and I can add that, and then let me close it and come back. All right, so it's this one right here. So I'm gonna remove this altogether, right? And then I'm gonna add this. Okay, so now, all right, so your property is only 850 square feet though. Well, I don't know what your square footage of your property is. So that sort of hurts what we're trying to do here, too. So
Let's see if you answer.
But yeah, so let's do this. Looks like man, they ain't paying much for these properties in here. But they selling them in good price ranges though. 138 looks like
1485 square feet.
How many square feet?
1,485.
Okay, all right. So it looks like the average price per square foot is around 146. Looks like they're selling these. If I throw out that 35, because they got a really good deal on that one, I think. I want to leave it in there though. Looks like they're selling these around. The average price per square. The average price that they're selling them for is around 56. Yours is a little smaller. So here's one that's more similar to yours. That was only 800 square feet. But they got it at a really good deal. I don't know if that works like that. So the average square footage is 1,000. So that'll be like $56. Price per square foot is what they're paying. So let's see. So 850. Let me see. Let me just do it exactly. 675 divided by 1050. Yeah, 50. Let me see. Yeah, around $54 a square foot. So 54 times your 850. So yeah, so around that's what they're probably paying, around 45 or so. So I'm ideally trying to get mine 30K or less, ideally. It'll be on the safe side there. So a little different one there. So man, this stuff can get complicated. You don't know what you're doing. I can see it can be very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's me explaining it is what's confusing. If it ain't confusing to me, I just know I'm rambling. Yeah, that's what I mean. I know I'm sitting there just saying stuff. So I'm a work in process. So I know what I'm looking for. So I'm hopefully I'm coming across to you guys to make sense, right? So
yeah. User 296307 asks on TikTok, what's the best tool for finding off-market properties?
the best tool for finding off-market property. So as I said, if you text the word move, MOVE, like you're about to move, the 205-964-5243, it'll be a video on how to build a list of pre-foreclosures nationwide, but you can also build a list for retired landlords, senior owners, free and clear, tax liens in some property, tax delinquencies, I mean. It also lets you build cash buyers list also with flippers. That's Deal You Later, aka PropStream. But that video is going to walk you through that process. So now you have to reach out to them in a couple of formats, either cold calling, I would say text messaging, but that's pretty much dead, I think. Direct mail. Some people are even open the door knocking if it's local. So yeah.
All right. And I had already mentioned this, but I'll just reiterate it again. Joanne Roundtree is saying air fryers is made with a metal, so it's not good for you. But I had already mentioned that.
But you know what? They said that like even okay, so do research on PFAS. It's spelled P as in Paul, F as in Frank, A as in Apple. Let me see. Yeah. P as in Paul, F as in Frank, A as in Apple, S as in Sam. It was, long story short, from my understanding, it was basically a chemical used for rocket ships, to try to keep them heated. They could stand with a mist amount of heat, and they figured out that it could withstand a lot of heat, so they started to put it into all types of products that when they said all Americans, probably the world, but definitely Americans, it's 100% all of it's got in it, and it's been known to cause cancer. But it's in a lot of pans, like your frying pans or your cast iron pans or whatever. And over time, even though it's there to protect and allow those to keep heated, not heated, those particles just start to add up over time or whatever. So we can't win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying just go out there and stand on a freeway and just say it's over with, but I'm just saying you can just pick out anything. All of us got that. All of us. Just look that up when you get there. Do your research on it. PFAS.
And what movie was you gonna say that?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Just think about it.
Which one?
But the first one with Tobey Maguire, the very first one. When the spider bit him and everything, the very first one. Think about all the superhero movies they tried and sitcom and everything they tried to do before then, and how it didn't look real at all. Like there was some crap. But we ain't had no choice. If you was into that, you watched it anyway. But when that came out, it looked like he was flying from buildings.
And not Batman? Because Batman came out before it.
But it wasn't like that. The special effects wasn't like that. You talking about like from 90 to like 99. That's a huge jump in technology, just in computing alone, especially special effects. Just check your boy out now.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me jump to Instagram because I've been ignoring them. How is the wholesaling market doing with the whole AI transition?
AI technically hasn't really, from my understanding, I talked to a guy that's deep in the game on AI. He said there's really nothing out there real estate related outside of writing scripts and stuff like that that's really affecting like lead generation, which what most of us are wanting. You know, there's nothing that's come along yet that's really just a game changer. I'm sure some people probably working on some stuff, but nothing that he was aware of, and he's deep into AI. He's on the data side of it, housing the data centers and stuff. So, well, actually, he's on the hardware side of it. My bad. He's on the hardware side of it. So, um, he says nothing out there. He deal with clients all the time. They're trying to build large language models, if that makes sense to any of you guys, for that. So he sees a lot of stuff that comes through the gate. And he says nothing out there right now. I just talked to him Sunday. Oh, Jeff.
I have a tendency, Ricky on YouTube mentioned Jurassic Park. Come on now.
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna give you that.
Park.
It still it was yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. I was like,
right.
When he said that, I was like, you know what? It was Jurassic Park. It was
Jurassic You're right. You're right. That was.
I remember I went to the movies to see the first, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I was like,
I watched that right now when it come on. The first one.
Yeah. Oh, I still watch Jurassic Park. Yeah. Even the latest ones.
I don't watch the old two, but that first one still like,
yeah, that was amazing.
It was ahead of its time. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And that was probably 4 to 5 years before Spider-Man. So yeah. You're right.
Yeah. When he said that, I was like, I have to mention that because
now Independence Day was pretty good. I think that may have been they were around the same time. I don't know which one was first. It wasn't, but it still wasn't as good as far as for those that they look like dinosaurs for real. Like
for real.
Yeah.
Because I remember going to the movies to see that, and the seats was rattling because they got the sound right and everything. I mean, it was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Growth Garden Coach on TikTok is saying, I was asking, do you have a preferred skip trace website? She's saying she has, I guess, a group of 10 addresses that she's trying to look.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. By text and move, she could access, the tool. It's going to show you how to build a list, but also, how to skip trace the numbers. But if you're just trying to do something for free, well, this costs you 10 cents, what I'm recommending. But if you're trying to look for a free option, True People Search, some other people got names and stuff. So those are free. So just understand that you may get 40 to 50% of the numbers right if they even provide numbers. So, but it's free. So you have to understand that trade-off or whatever. So 10 cents is virtually free. You can do 10 for $1. So, that's what I would recommend. So text MOVE to 205-934-5243.
Harold Phillips, I still don't see your property. So you sometimes YouTube will block the address. So just put it in here again and we'll get your property comp. Because I actually don't see it, Harold. Because he keeps like, are y'all seeing my messages? But I don't see an address. So it's probably just YouTube is blocking it. All right. Patrick, well, before I do that, let me go. User 906329 on TikTok asks, can I do this as a stay-at-home mom/wife?
Oh, most definitely. That's an understatement. Yes. You could kill it. Yeah, for sure. You got the internet. Obviously, you're watching us right now. That's all you need. And obviously educate yourself first, but most definitely. Your husband will love you.
Then boom. So Patrick Bennett, on one thing he said, I was trying to get the comps from the property I put on Telegram and YouTube, and then he puts the property address. He said, can I get and it gives the address. My side stopped showing on YouTube for a while. Didn't you pass me up?
Why you passed the man up?
I have no idea. We wasn't purposely passing you. It said that again about the pre-foreclosure. That's what he said also.
Oh yeah, you can. I have a video where I went in, basically a training how to build pre-foreclosure list nationwide. If you text the word "move" to 205-964-5243, but I was saying that actual tool will allow you to. The same tool allows you to skip trace also.
Oh, somebody was asking, do you ever do deals on market? Just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Okay, I put out.
I take that. Let me correct it. So you don't do any deals on market. Just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Technically, no, but when I say on the market, let me define what I mean by that. It is for sale. Now, it doesn't have to be for sale by a realtor. It's just, if it's for sale anywhere on the internet, I'm gonna have a low level of interest on it. So if it's advertised in a group, Facebook or something, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, it's on the email list, I'm gonna have a very low interest in it. Normally, I'm not gonna pay any attention to it, in most, especially if it's a house, right? Now, what I did do is put out some training to target for sale by owners that are for sale on Zillow. That's considered on the market to me. But part of the mission there is, once you get them to play ball based on how I put the training out there, once you get them to play ball on everything else, and then we get down to the contract, they sign that, and now you let them know now this has to come down off the internet, right? Off of Zillow, because you already told them that you're wholesaling the property by saying you're going to show it to your network of investors, but they've already agreed to all of that. I say not to come. I don't want to confuse things because they're paying me, not you, or whatever. So the listing has come down. They don't want to do it. It's not a deal breaker. It's just going to be harder. You're just going to have some in more your questions with you're going to probably lose a few buyers. Well, maybe more than that, but you're going to have to make sure that you really screen your buyers to let them know. So now you're going to see this property on the internet at $200,000, but you're going to be able to get it for $120,000. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're going to have to screen them on that, right? So don't get confused, but I prefer just not to be there at all. Right. Because people will still call them and all this kind of stuff. And even though you've had the conversation with them, they'll try to, blow your deal up or whatever. But, so ideally, but the reason I did that and put that out there is because it's already a warm lead. They want to sell, right? And you could target the entire country when it's for sale by owner like that. So now it's just, will they do what I want them to do? Now, I just said on the land, I only did the video based on land or multifamily. That's what we're interested in. But taking that same training in mind, method of where I'm going, you can do it for houses too. We're just normally not going to be interested in the house. It would have to be a smoking deal. And the reason I don't put houses out there, because, and I'm not talking to anyone specifically, but we've been trying to beat our heads on that for years. And that's part of why I started doing this on a daily basis. Most people have no clue on what makes a good house deal or not. Really don't own the land or the multifamily, but we're just telling you to send that. We can't do that with houses because there's too many of them. We don't have the manpower to handle houses. We can manage land and multifamily, but we wouldn't have the manpower for people to send over houses like that. So, but to answer your question, no, technically we don't do on the market.
I'm laughing at one of these comments that somebody made. But you wanted this address?
Oh yeah, we're here.
Okay. 5222 East Freeway, and then Patrick provides the zip code.
You said Fast Freeway?
That's what it said. No, East Freeway.
Oh, East Freeway. I spelled it wrong. That's in Houston.
77020. That's what it said. Yeah.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, Houston. We have a problem. What is this? What type of property is this? Land or something? Is this land?
He's saying that he put it in Telegram.
Did he? Is this land? What are these lands? Where is this kingdom? You said you had got into Vikings, didn't you?
I have not. Well, I downloaded it and I start. You know what? I did start watching it, but I didn't.
You didn't get into it.
I didn't.
Yeah, this is a well, it's a look like it's a lot. It's a vacant lot, and it is a residential lot. Now Texas is non-disclosure.
Okay, yeah. So I see him in the Telegram. He's saying vacant land, and they're asking $99K. It's almost a half an acre between a gas station and an apartment complex.
I'm showing it's only like 0.11 acres. I don't show that it's in half an acre, which that makes a huge difference. I'm showing it's only 1.11 acres, but it's an apartment complex is behind it. It says residential lot, but let's see what we got. I need to use
Yeah, I didn't start watching Viking. Well, I started watching it, but I don't know if it just didn't catch my attention.
Didn't catch you.
I downloaded it and I started watching it.
Okay. Pretty good.
As well as Yellowstone, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got any Yellowstone watchers out there? All right, let me share my screen here. Yellowstone. Okay, so the property is in this area right here, right? Okay, I've already added it to Zomps. So we'll go with this one. Now these are only for sale. So, we try to re-engineer properties that are for sale versus actually properties sold, because we can't see that information. And how much they want for it, Tori?
Said $99K.
Looks like it might not be a bad deal. Let me see. Let's look at here, look at here. So so that looks pretty consistent right there. Well, I say that. Well, yeah, it looks pretty good. We don't know what size this one is. It's close. It's close. I would try to probably get him down to maybe like 70. I think you would be able to move and try to do a minimum of 60 days on it to try to move it or whatever. So one thing about land, unless he lives next door, you don't have to show it. People can go out and take a look at it whenever they want to. So as an interesting locale, I don't know how that freeway affects it or not, though. But yeah, what I would recommend. Brother.
Milano Freshly on TikTok is asking, where do you get a code enforcement list?
Where do you get a code enforcement list? I probably would start with code enforcement. You look that up for whatever market you're trying to target. See if you got a contact number and see if that's something that is public record or something you can purchase.
All right. Treshler is saying, I have a guy that wants to sell me his vacant land, but I can't find a builder. What are some ways I can find buyers for vacant land, lot, freeway, and or paid?
Well, to find a buyer for it?
Yeah.
All right. Now, the paid way, well, I'll just get a free way first. If you have it on the contract, well, first it needs to be a deal. So I'm just going to assume that it'll be attractive to buyers. So you just need to market the opportunity in different places. Facebook Marketplace, any land groups, Facebook, then real estate investment groups, and then definitely specifically land. I would ask the neighbors, whoever is jointed or adjacent to his property. I would ask them first. You can reach out to some land brokers in that area, looking for real estate agents / brokers that appear to be doing multiple deals or have multiple listings out there. That would be another option.
All right.
Oh, and the paid way, investor base is more for houses, but it will pull up land buyers also. So you can text 205, text boss. Is it that what it is? Boss to 205-964-5243.
All right. What do you use for a OTC states not much money?
What do I use for OTC states? I'm having brain block. OTC.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I was thinking he was talking about where you have to get around the laws to do the wholesaling, but I don't know. These states.
Ozone Transport Commission. I don't know what that is.
I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The China doll branding on TikTok is asking, how do you find houses and land to buy without having to drive around?
How do you find houses and land to buy without driving around? Well, you can build lists with both. Again, if you text the word move to 205-964-5243, even though that video shows you how to build list of pre-foreclosures, but once you see the video, I think I mentioned how you can build it for other type of potential sellers. But that filter will allow you to build land lists, houses lists, wherever you want to do it at, right? Now, again, I have the other training that I put out there a couple of weeks ago where I show you how to target for sale by owner, land, and multifamily, but you can use houses, use the same methods right there on Zillow and combine in Zomps, which is my free tool to make Zomps more real estate investor / wholesaler friendly.
She's saying, how do you find houses? I'm new here, laughing my ass off, and I'm tired of driving around. Okay, I'm going to text your number. So she said on TikTok.
Odabo.
Maya is talking about Teflon and says cast iron is okay, Teflon is bad. And she also has a question: how do we partner? The AI cold callers still sound obviously fake. I'm listening to them. I've listened to them. But I guess the question is, how do we partner?
Yeah, if you text the word ball, you'll get a message back on what I would like to partner on. You can send a house, but as long as you know if it's a deal or not, that's the struggle. But I provide the training for partnering on self-storage, and I think it's land too, but that's the script. I sent you. I put up the wrong thing. Where is it? Yeah. What is that? Text mini to 205-964-5243. Text mini to 205-964-5243.
Okay. Ricardo Stevens provides a property address. Land deal or no deal? Is what he's asking.
Okay.
Okay, so it is land. And he's just asking, is it a deal or no deal? This is in Garfield Heights, Ohio. And Eli Realty, yes, we can comp a property, provide the property address, and then we'll comp it. He's saying that he's almost at work. He's trying to see if we could comp it, but he didn't put an address in.
All right.
But Ricardo, his property address is 9206 Park Heights Avenue.
9206 Park Heights Avenue. All right. This is a listed property. Only once. This is a lot that's for sale. Been for sale 140. I can just tell you, it's been for sale for 143 days, 6,900. It's not getting a lot of views on it. I'll share my screen, show you what I'm looking at. If it's the vacant lot we're looking at. So these are Zomp's features right here that I added to Zillow. Okay, so we have the average views per day, 0.63. Not a lot of interest. The save rate, 5%. We normally look for that, right? So, but the views shows me that it's there's not a lot of interest on it, right? So, damn, $15. The views on it shows that is not a lot of interest on it. So something like this, you probably can sell it for $4,000. So I would be trying to get it for $2,000. You know, so.
Okay. Yeah, I do see Eli Realty property now. He's saying trying to figure out what to offer to wholesale. House is abandoned and run down. Owner is deceased, but I found the children, and he provides the property address.
Okay.
No city and state though, but just the address.
All right. Oh, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
6938. Oh, okay. Como, COMO Road.
I guess Jacksonville.
Let me see.
Is it a house there? They're so wow.
Jacksonville, Florida is what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like it's all grown up. We'll see what we do. All right, so let me do the search here to build a little case here. Hopefully we can do it before he gets into his job. If not, you can always go back and watch the replay of this, my man. All right, you got a ton of activity in here, which is always good. So let's do this. Nice. Let's do this one. Did okay on that one. Let's do this 105. Okay. Let's do this. All right, we'll do one more for GP. GP, are you with that? All right, so ooh, sweet daddy draws. All right, so let me share my screen really quick here. All right, what this? Okay, so here's our case. So your property is a 1943 build. So everything here is newer, but we'll roll with it. Not that much newer. Looks like they're averaging out to about 46%, 47% on what they're paying ARV wise. percentage of ARV, and average price that they're paying is around 128,000. Now your property is a significantly smaller. It's only 884 square foot. Now this is what we see here, right? You can't see it. So, damn. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we see. So I guess there's a house back there. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a house back there. Okay, cool. All right. So very small house. So with that being said, these are selling. So the average price per square foot on these is 1442, and yours is so 1442. Let me see, 128. So that's gonna be 128,000 divided by 1442. So you're around $88 a square foot. So so times yours, which is 884. So you're around 77,000 on your property is what they're probably pay for yours, which means if you're trying to make 10 or 15, let's just say 15 grand, I'm trying to get this 60 or below. So there you go. Well, but you got those kids, so now you got to get them to agree on it, you know. So that's gonna be the struggle. It's gonna be the struggle. So so everyone,
probate.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody on the same page at a price that makes sense. But you can get over to the group. I can do more of this for you. If you get to the Telegram group, just text the word push over to that, to 205-964-5243, or you can email me. I'll reply to it if I can find my email address. Oh, there it is, ty@dearlater.com. Just text me at email me at ty@dearlater.com. Just say I want to be added to the Telegram group. I'll send you the link, and we'll get you over there. So we appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. Today. And so tomorrow, if you're not off, cool, you're breathing. That's the main thing. But if you're all off tomorrow, I guess may start going down late tonight. Today, all the good cooking and stuff. I wish I was a part of that. Some of that grub, some whole whitings, I guess some barbecue, I guess.
Be safe.
Be
like
safe.
Will Helmer said, yeah.
Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. You can still join the special group if you want to see. I'm going to actually post a video today on the wholesaler commercial. You can peek over my shoulder. You can shout at me in that world. You can text the word SPY, SPY, to 205-964-5243. Only got a couple of people in there, but that's fine. I'm still going to push it or whatever. So you could be more. And so, but they asking questions, and they active. But so, and then what else we got? People kept asking about lists. So text MOVE to 205-964-5244, or you can email me on any of this stuff I'm talking about. If the number doesn't work when you text out to it, just email me and I'll send it to you or whatever. So I'll send you the access to the video and the training on it. So, and then we still want a partner. So, you can text Minnie to 205-964-5243. So with that being said, again, I guess we'll be here Friday. If Tori got time, we'll be here. Yes, and we'll go from there. So thanks, and we'll see you on FLIPSIDE.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.